Developing this morning, a major setback for Governor Greg Abbott. The Supreme Court is now allowing Border Patrol agents to remove razor wire along the U.S.-Mexico border.
Natalie Haddad joins us live from the newsroom this morning with the latest. And Natalie, there has been quite a bit of back and forth throughout all of this, and I imagine that will continue.
Definitely so. Just one vote sealed the deal for the Biden administration Monday. In a 5-4 vote, the U.S. Supreme Court said Border Patrol agents need to start clearing out concertina wire the state put along the bank of the Rio Grande. It's an issue that's been at the center of a standoff, really, between the president and Governor Greg Abbott for months. Now, this started as an effort by Abbott's Operation Lone Star, his mission to deter migrants from entering the U.S. illegally. Now, the sharp wire was first placed along the border in October. It cost $11 million for about 30 miles worth of that razor. Now, some migrants have been injured by the concertina wire. That wire is described as having sharp blades that can slice deep into one's skin and sometimes even cause fatal injuries. Now, the Justice Department has argued Texas's wire barrier hinders them from patrolling the border themselves, and yesterday, SCOTUS agreed with them. Now, while the top court provided no explanation for its decision to side with the Biden administration, experts remind us border enforcement is a federal jurisdictional issue, not an issue of the state.
It's a loss. It's a loss for the Abbott administration. Now they know that all these activities that they're doing, where they're keeping the Biden administration away from being able to do its job, is unconstitutional. It's unlawful, and the Supreme Court won't allow it.
Now, as part of Operation Lone Star, Governor Abbott also had buoys placed in the Rio Grande and has allowed troopers to arrest and jail migrants on trespassing charges. It should be noted, a record number of migrants crossed the border in December. I'll send it back to you, Mark.
All right, thank you, Natalie. And maybe you remember that floating buoy barrier in Rio Grande near the Eagle Pass border crossing. It is still there. Its future is still working its way through the courts. Those buoys stretch roughly the length of 3 soccer fields. The Department of Justice arguing that they violate federal law by blocking a public waterway. There's been quite a bit of legal back and forth since they went up last summer. Right now, they have been allowed to stay until May, when a court of appeals is set to rehear that case.